Like, it shouldn't bother you too much if a person declines or rejects your help or advice in some kind of a way. Like, it's real, and it can be real annoying and frustrating when a person clearly like needs something, like needs assistance, and they're like, no. Like, that is frustrating, that is annoying, but you got to let that go. Like, you have to be able to let that go. And anything else outside of that, if someone's rejecting or declining your help or advice, like, you have somewhat of a savior complex if it bothers you. You know, like, being a parent has really helped like bring this to awareness within myself, because as my child is growing and getting older and able to exercise more and more independence, I can't tell you how much joy it brings me when I don't gotta help. When I don't gotta help or tell him nothing because he gets it already, solid. That's solid. And so I take that and apply it to any other relationship. If I don't gotta help you or give you advice, that's solid. Even if I offer it and you decline it, that's fine. I would like to be at rest and at peace and knowing that I don't have to do nothing. Doing the least amount is good to me. Okay? So it's like, you know, certain people seek a certain validation from helping and giving advice, or have taken pride in being able to be the one that says that they helped. Right? Like, people want a hand or a foot in other people's success. Really bad sometimes. And then sometimes they're the kind of person to hang it over your head that they helped you, or they guided you in some kind of a way. And then on another level, they may even, you know, give you that kind of ultimatum thing where it's like, you know, I helped you, so you should help me, but it's never actually disclosed or communicated. You know, like, we talk about open and honest communication and direct communication. If you expect reciprocity when you help or give somebody advice, then you can say that. You can say, hey, you know, if I help you out, will you look out for me in the future? You can say that. And if a person says no, then you have the choice to either help them or not. But that's on you if you decide to go forward with it. But if you desire reciprocity, like, people think that's automatic. It's not. It's not. It sounds nice. That sounds nice. It's desirable. It does happen sometimes with people. But if you know that you desire reciprocity, then you need to communicate that. And not hang it over a person's head that you helped them in some kind of a way. If they decline or if they're unable to. One thing with having a savior complex is this phrase, right? I went out of my way. I went out of my way to help. Why did you do that? Accountability. Why did you go out of your way? What you just said is, it was not in my capacity and ability, strength, resources to do what I did, but I did it anyway. This person didn't appreciate it or didn't reciprocate in a way that I would have desired, and so now they're the problem. No, you were the problem for going out of your way in the first place. Like, giving is not about sacrifice in the terms of like martyrdom, or putting yourself at a disadvantage, or putting yourself at any kind of dis-ease or anything like that. If you have to put yourself out in a way that sets you back or something, and you still choose to give, that's on you. What happens after that, right? We're supposed to give genuinely from a place of being able. That's with resources, that's with time, that's with energy. And if you don't have that to give, then don't give. Don't go out of your way for anybody. It should be in your way at all times to give to others. Period. And if a person doesn't want your help or doesn't want your advice, receive that as a blessing. That you don't have to do anything. They got it. Or they gonna get their help or assistance, you know, from somebody else. It don't have to be you. You don't have to be the one. You don't have to be the one. You gotta, you know, shed light on that need for validation. Shed light on that need for validation. All right.